That thing is as wide as my hand. What is going on? Huge shout out to MAXDONE trail cameras. This is a 1520p trail camera. Weatherproof, dustproof, snowproof, everything you throw at it, it's gonna last. 0.2 second trigger speed. This thing has 65 foot of night vision. Inside, 2-inch colored LCD screen for viewing all of your images before you even leave the woods. Also in the box, a micro SD card, 32 gigabyte. This thing came with a mount, came with a strap, has the SD card. This thing is just set up, ready to go for you to take to the woods and capture those images. Super budget-friendly camera right here. Use the link below, get yourself a camera. There's a coupon available at checkout for a huge discount. Get yourself one, get in the trees, and get some pictures taken. On to the rest of the video. What is going on? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. As you can see, I'm in the trees, and I'm actually in my tree stand. Just pulling some trail camera cards, and I'm actually gonna throw up a additional trail camera over by my new ladder stand I put up probably like 6 to 8 videos ago. Yeah, and I got a couple things I want to fine tune on that stand, but yeah, I just climbed up in this stand quick. This is the food plot stand. This is the one I've shot pretty much all my deer out of for the last like 6 years or something like that. Majority of them have been from the food plot right in front of me, right down along this whole area. But then I have shot quite a few back behind me at the bottom of my ravine, or they've been on the other side of my ravine, and that's why I put up that extra ladder stand over yonder. I'm hoping to maybe catch some deer over there too. And I've caught some actually nice bucks on camera over there, and I actually shot a few nice bucks from over there, but from the stand. So just always inconvenient trying to turn around the stand. But yeah, I'm out in the trees just checking things out. We had some cold weather come in, so all the leaves are starting to fall, give me a better view of what's going on with visibility, my shooting lanes and stuff. So figured I'd climb up here, got my harness on, as you can see. So if anyone's wondering, making sure I'm safe. I do not use a climbing rope, but as soon as I do get up here, I do harness up and get myself secured. So better than nothing, right? Yeah, so checking trail cameras. Can head down eventually to my ladder stand, the new one down the bottom of the ravine, get a new camera up down there, kind of see what's going on, and yeah, kind of prep for the rifle season that's coming up in just a few weeks. So I'm gonna get down here and mosey my way through the trees, check out some more trail cameras, check out, hopefully I'll see some deer scrapes and some more deer rubs along the way. Hopefully there's some good activity I'm gonna see, and we will go from there. So I will see you guys in a few. All right, I had to check that camera a second time. Last week when I was checking cards, that one had a bunch of files that said corrupted. And then when I actually loaded the files that were not corrupted, they wouldn't actually process to make like a video or anything out of them. So something really weird going on. That's actually a brand new camera. I just put it up 2 weeks ago. So now this is the second week. I just checked it and it actually said no memory card. So I pulled the memory card, stuck a new one in, reformatted the card, and walked away. And then now I just checked it again, and there's actually 2 pictures of me on it. So it's taking pictures. So hopefully it works out for the rest of the week, pull something in. But kind of disappointing when you are checking your camera over your food plot in your main hunting area and there is like 0 photos to check to see what kind of activity you're seeing. So hopefully next week it'll show me something good. Otherwise I will be returning that camera and getting something different, I guess. So I don't know if you can see it from here, but I can definitely see it from here. There is a nice scrape. Right there. I don't know, these are always just so fascinating. I don't know, they're just cool to see. There's so much neat activity, little shavings. But yeah, so definitely got some good buck activity over here. So that's always a positive to see. So usually about this time of year, I do see quite a bit of activity. So not surprising, but it's always fun to see that stuff around here. So just got a couple trail cameras left, and then I will be at our final tree stand so we can do our fine tuning and we'll be able to go from there. All right, we have made it to the ladder stand. Hopefully now, with all the leaves kind of clearing out, you guys will get a little better idea of what's going on. But obviously, ladder stand is behind me. Then I got the ravine that runs all along here. And then my food plot is actually clear up there on the other side of that. Like I said, I've been shooting across the ravine, almost towards this tree stand, last couple of years, taking a couple nice bucks. So hopefully this stand will allow me to just get a closer shot at them. Maybe I can even bring a bow down here and get a nice shot on something. So I don't know, but yeah, that's the plan. Get up there. I got a, I don't know, we call it like a hook, like a tree hook to hang my bow and or gun that I want to attach up there quick. But yeah, then I'll probably jump down and get down to the bottom of the ravine and throw my extra camera up there somewhere. So kind of get a good idea of what is actually down around this area, because I actually don't have any cameras on this end of the property on the bottom side over here. I have cameras up top and behind me and on the other end, but nothing like down here specifically in this location. So I'll throw it up, let it sit for about a week or so, and yeah, see what is showing up down here. So I'm gonna climb up in that tree stand quick and see what I can, get accomplished. There we go. Should work. I'll grab my bow, got my gun. Yeah, I think it's gonna work pretty slick, so. All right, now on to the trail camera. All right, so we got the ravine behind me. It runs that direction and it runs that direction. And that direction at the very top is where the spring would normally start at. So it's usually still moist. A little bit of, puddles are up there. There's a little bit of water that kind of collects up there. But for the most part, the rest of this is all dry. Typically on a nice wet year, this is 6 inches to 12 inches deep of a nice little stream running through here, which is just awesome. But right now we're in a drought. There's nothing here except for up there, but I think this is still gonna be a good spot for a lot of deer activity. It's safe down here. We got a ridge on each side and the water source, and there's always bedding and all kinds of stuff going on up and down here, this thing. So hoping this will be a good spot. I got my tree right here, and it's literally just gonna be pointing in the direction of our ravines. So that is north, and we'll just, get it hung and see what kind of critters come our way. Hopefully we'll see a couple bucks or something like that. So we get it hung up and we will move on. All right, my MAXDONE trail camera. Get it hung up for the very first time. See what kind of pictures it can take. Get in that right direction. I did power this on at home and got all my parameters set to what I think is the best. Every new camera seems to have its own little tweaks about it, so hopefully I got it all taken care of. I do need to stick an SD card in. Go with this one here. Oh, you know what? This one actually came with a micro SD card. I believe it's 32 gig. Let's see if I can pull it out. Yep, it is 32. So it actually came with its own little mini SD card. I do have a mini SD card adapter so I can read it like on my other standard SD card. So that won't be a big deal. But yeah, that's kind of cool. It already came with an SD card. So hopefully that works out for me. Let's see, just got to turn it on. Like I said, I already had it set up for what I needed it for. 15, looks like it's doing a countdown. So I will leave it. All right. Hopefully it's on, hopefully it's working, hopefully everything's set up right. And we'll come back in about a week and check on it and see if we got some good activity on it. Maybe I'll have to do some more tweaking or move it around a little bit, but you know, I think it's gonna be a good spot. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a week. Good morning. Just stepped outside. I'm gonna go check my trail cameras and pull that extra camera card that I placed underneath my new ladder stand. And there's actually 3 deer on the other side of my house over here, so I'm gonna see if I can sneak around. All right, guys, I am walking, and this is exactly what I love seeing, is rubs and scrapes. And I'm looking for those basically year round because they're just awesome. Obviously the rubs don't come until the antlers grow and all that kind of good stuff, but I'm always out on the lookout, and sure enough, there's this big one right on the trail right here. Look at this thing. That thing is as wide as my hand. That thing is sweet. Some fresh shavings down there. Looks like he's tearing up the dirt a little bit. So that is always something awesome to see when I'm out here. I've got 2 weeks until opening morning of rifle season. So that's usually the first time I actually get to sit in a stand and actually do some deer hunting. So I like to just get out here and, you know, monitor the property a little bit and see what's going on, see what kind of activities out here. Yeah, just kind of get myself kind of, you know, jacked up, I guess, for hunting season. But yeah, I'm about to get down to my ladder stand where I set that new camera at and see what kind of activity I caught on that camera. And then I'm just gonna get out of here and, you know, let the property do its thing for a couple weeks, and then hopefully get into the stand and hopefully see some good action. So we'll yeah, be back at you once I get to the bottom of the stand. I got another one. All right, we have made it. So it looks like we got 79 photos. Hopefully they're some decent ones. Is that a coyote? Yeah, it looks like a coyote out there. A few doe, look like a couple coyotes. A lot of raccoon, which I, you know, figured to be out here. So I don't know, still kind of torn. I don't know if I want to sit in this new ladder stand behind me or go with my old reliable up by the food plot, which I can technically see from up there. So I wouldn't be missing too much, but I would get a closer shot if there was something down here. But I'd hate to miss something big if there was something actually roaming around down here that I could not get a shot on. I don't know. I think it's gonna be one of those decisions that I make the morning of. Yeah, I don't know. I am torn. I just don't think I can pull myself away from my food plot stand that I have shot deer from for the last, 8 years or whatever it's been. So I've just had such great luck with it. So I don't know. So yeah, looks like the camera worked out pretty well. Got some good shots down here. I'll leave it up till hunting season actually kicks off and see if there's any more movement going on. But yeah, until then, I'm just gonna do some extra, deer prep at home, get my bags ready, get my gun cleaned up, all that kind of good stuff. And then hopefully we'll be out in the trees, doing some hunting. So hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. We will see you guys next time. Later.